Mayor Giuliani fought for justice on behalf of all Americans as the third highest ranking official at the Department of Justice under President Ronald Reagan. He continued his public service as the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, where he took down the mafia, cleaned up the street, where he took down the mafia, put behind bars some of the biggest criminals on Wall Street, and cleaned up public corruption, putting public officials behind bars, including a congressman. As mayor, he reduced crime, cleaned up the streets, and comforted the nation following September 11th. Throughout his post-public life, the mayor continued his work to ensure people received equal justice under the law and a fair trial. He also ran one of the world's largest consulting and security firms, helping multiple countries secure their homelands. Millions of Americans stand by Mayor Rudy Giuliani because they understand that he remains the most effective prosecutor in American history. Once again, we are talking about a man who locked up the most serious criminals on Wall Street. He put behind bars officials guilty of public corruption, including a congressman. This is a man who cleaned up the streets of New York as the mayor, and brought down crime and improved the livelihoods for more Americans than any mayor in this country's history. Now, even in this particular case, let's remember this is a man who's been proven right time and time again when it comes to Russian collusion, when it comes to President Joe Biden's foreign bribery, and of course when it comes to Hunter Biden's laptop hard drive. The same people accusing the mayor now of lying are the same ones that accuse him of being a Russian agent. And who was proven right? The mayor was. These are the same folks in many cases who accused the mayor of lying about the laptop. The mayor was proven right about that as well. Look, this is a man who has spent his public life serving others, right? Again, one of the most effective prosecutors in this nation's history. A person who comforted the entire nation and really the whole world following September the 11th. You go back to as early as the 80s. This was someone who was putting behind bars the entire mafia. He took down the mafia. You remember the commission case, those of you who were covering the mayor, the then prosecutor back in the 80s. So this is a man who isn't afraid to fight. He knows what he knows what he's done is all by the book, and justice will prevail.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.